Hello and welcome back to Paperweight Degrees, where the universities are useless and the degrees don't matter. I am your co-host, Coulter, alongside Tyler here for episode 2,
Hell yeah.
Paperweight Degrees. We made it.
We made it. We
We
did the second one.
this I need to figure out how to handle fame now. We're 2 episodes in. We're rolling strong.
About to be two
Couldn't be
episodes in. We'll see how this one goes.
well. Yeah, true. Couldn't be better.
The first one went pretty good though, I feel like. I mean, we're learning, we're doing stuff, we're doing all the editing and stuff on our own. We're trying to figure it all out. Getting better
Yeah,
at Photoshop and video editing and stuff.
it's a good time sync for quarantine.
Yeah. Great
So
time sync.
yeah, yeah, fantastic. So, um, we could start with this link that you have posted that I have not opened. Um, but apparently, there is a new Banksy artwork.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I found that. I saw it trending on Twitter the other day. It's pretty cool. I like Banksy. I think his whole persona is pretty cool.
right,
Just
so,
kind
okay,
of
let me open the
hidden.
link.
There's something
But,
about that that's just cool, fascinating to people, I think.
so, the painter himself is anonymous, and he kind of just, tell me if I'm getting this right. He paints anonymously, and, like, his paintings just kind of show up in random places, and no one really knows who he is or when he's going to paint.
Yep.
Right, okay. Is it, like, it's not illegal to, like, throw it up wherever he's throwing it up, right?
No, no. I mean, you could, I mean, he's not like graffitiing on stuff because
Yeah,
that would
that's what
be
I was
illegal. But I mean,
imagining.
it's, people don't like it, they could move it, I guess. But
Right.
what confuses? Well, let's try to pull it up first so everyone can see it.
Right. Okay. So yeah, it looks like a small boy
Yeah, it's
holding
pretty cool.
holding a nurse doll with a
Yep.
cape, like she's a superhero action figure.
It's
There's
Southampton Hospital. Is that at He's based out of England, I think. Is that that must be an England
is he?
hospital or something. Yeah, it doesn't really matter where it's at, but I think he's in
It
England.
sounds English.
That is a really cool painting though. And I think he do it on yesterday was Nurses Day, wasn't it?
Yeah, like it.
Yeah, I think he did
Yeah,
it
yesterday, the day
for the
before.
occasion. Yeah.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah, I think
huh.
so.
But I'm no art critic, but um, it's definitely sending a message.
Oh yeah.
Like it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. What are your thoughts on this?
I think it's a really cool painting. I think it's really cool. I think it has a lot of has a cool, I don't know what the right word is. It has a nice message behind it, I guess. I don't know. I think Banksy's just really cool in general. There's something about him that just entices people because all of his paintings make some sort of political statement, I guess you could say. Some sort of, I guess that's a lot of painting, but I
I'm
don't
not
know. I
like the
think
most
he's cool.
familiar
Yeah, I think it's
with
cool
his work.
because I don't know. Did
Thanks.
you hear about his I don't remember if it was his last painting or not, but he had some painting that was being auctioned off or something, and he had it like self-destruct or something after it, not self-destruct,
Wait,
but
what?
it shredded itself after it was bought. It was like a
What
selling for a absolute metric fuck ton of money. And I
what
think
was it
after
painted
somebody
on?
bought it,
It just like
um,
disintegrated or something?
yeah, I think it had like a shredder built into the frame. It just shredded it because I think it was a bunch of, yeah, I might be getting this wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was a bunch of rich people that were auctioning for it, and I don't know what the intention behind that was, but yeah, he totally just it shredded itself as soon as person bought it. It's an auction, and as soon as it got auctioned off,
So the money got transferred.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
kind of just like fuck you.
yeah. I don't
Is
know.
that
I
a
thought
fuck
that
you? I
was,
mean, it kind of has to be, right?
yeah. I mean, I think it was. If I had to guess, I think if I'm even getting this right, maybe I should look it up because I don't. Um, Banksy
That's pretty
artwork.
ballsy.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing. Um, self-destruct self-destructs after $1.4 million sale.
Oh, okay. So Girl
Yeah,
with Balloon
yeah,
was famously shredded at auction.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know what the
That's
message is
crazy.
behind that. It's got to be something to do with. By the way, you
It's
can look
probably
that up
some.
by just looking up self-destructing Banksy painting, and there's videos of it actually happening and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't.
Oh, here we go.
There's a message in there that I don't really know what it means, but it's maybe just like a fuck you to rich people. I really don't know. I mean, people
Oh,
paid
there it
for it,
is.
but I mean, when you do something like that, it makes the art even more valuable, right? I mean, it's not actually obviously the actual literal art is the painting, but when that sort of thing happens, it makes it even more worthwhile. You know what I'm saying? It has even more value after that happens.
I guess the story gives it something, but
It'd
yeah.
be
So
kind of
I
cool
just watched
just to
this
have the
video.
frame of that, of a destroyed painting, and know that he did that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
I
you
think
could.
that's
Yeah.
pretty
So
cool.
the it was like a giant frame that it was framed in, and like as soon as the guy hit the gavel, the painting it like drops through the frame and gets shredded and like pops out the bottom side. Um, apparently it was sold for like $1.4 million and then just toasted.
That's a lot of money,
That's a lot of fucking money. I wonder if he got a refund. I wonder if he wanted a refund.
right? Yeah. I
Like that's even cooler
how did
now,
the
right?
auctioneers even explain that? Like, well, I mean, it was in perfect condition when we sold it to you. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like we didn't know.
You know what I've always wondered is how do we know Banksy isn't some sort of team of artwork artists or something? You know,
Uh,
because it's people like when you look at people who stay anonymous like that, even a musician like Marshmello or something, you don't actually know who's who. You know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they could just have like any as long
Right.
as the skin color is the same. Like I could see. I'm sure you could see like marshmallows
But
arms or
I
something.
think
But
Banksy is. I don't think he wears a mask. Or, like he's totally anonymous.
so he threw
I
this up on
think
some hospital anonymously, right?
he had people deliver it. He didn't do it himself.
Okay, so it wasn't
Yeah.
like graffiti on a wall. It was like on a piece of paper and then delivered.
It was just it was a frame. You could see if you scroll down more in the article. I have it on
Oh,
stream
yeah.
right now. It's in a frame, and he
Oh,
had it delivered to some certain hospital,
okay. Because
which is
I
pretty
was
cool.
imagining he like dressed up in some Batman suit and all all black and just like in the
No,
night he threw it.
no,
He got his paint cans out and started painting.
that would be
Um,
pretty cool though. Someone got a
that'd
video
be
of that.
fucking sick. Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's it's still cool.
yeah,
uh,
I think it's cool. I think all of his paintings are the same colors, if I'm not mistaken. Too,
they all
they all
like
look
black and white F.
sketchy, and then there's always some sort of red in there. The one that self-destructed was black and white, and I think the balloon was red.
Yeah, the heart. It was like a heart color, reddish,
Yeah.
pinkish.
By the way,
Huh.
from our last podcast, we as we were editing, we realized just how much we were saying the word like. I don't know about you, but I've been so self-conscious in this one,
Well,
trying
not
not
until
to
you
say
just
the
told
word
me.
like. Right.
Not
But
until like you just like
yeah.
fucking like told me.
Yeah.
God.
I but now that I'm thinking about it, I just randomly thought about it and I catch myself almost saying it. And I'm trying to break the habit and it's so hard.
It's okay. It adds to the subtitle humor.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool painting. I
But
think Banksy's
cool.
cool.
Banksy's sick. It kind of leads into this. I mean, I assume we're going to be talking about quarantine at some point because it's kind of the only thing on people's minds. This sort of leads
Right.
into it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, how's quarantine treating you?
hot topic: Are nurses heroes? Agree or
I
disagree?
mean, yeah, who would say no to that? You'd have to be a madman to say no to that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Unless you're an anti-vaxxer or something that thinks they're plotting to poison you or something. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't think that's a cold topic is what
I'm
that is.
sure like conspiracy theories are running crazy now that we're like in an actual quarantine.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I bet people are like losing their fucking minds.
Conspiracy theories was
They're like,
trending
we
on
told you all
Twitter the
along.
other day, and most of the people on there were making fun of it, saying anyone who believes this stuff is insane. Because I didn't even look into it, but there was some new video out or something about some new conspiracy about the corona. There's a million of them, but there was a video that came out that a bunch of conspiracy people were pushing on Twitter or something, and most
A,
people were
a video
tweeting
about
that it was crazy. Something about the coronavirus, some sort of. I mean, there's a million conspiracy theories, but some video came out about. I don't even know what it was, but it was something about the coronavirus. And
Huh.
anyways, that was trending. But most people were saying you're insane if you believe this. But there's a few people that were they were just totally like, oh, you guys finally saw the video and now you're conspiracy theory people. Thought everyone was converting or something.
Uh. Uh.
I don't even know.
Yeah. I don't know. Huh.
Yeah.
But um, Elon Musk has been sort of. Uh, would you call him like at the forefront of this quarantine,
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
very vocal about it?
Well,
There's like
he's a forerunner in society in general, and I think that
his opinion
especially
matters.
now that his opinion is coming out about the coronavirus stuff, I think he's definitely at the forefront of this too. Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. So Joe Rogan had a podcast with Elon Musk very recently.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
It's coming out I think tomorrow, which would be the 8th.
no, it's
If
already out.
no, I think it's releasing. Oh, maybe it's releasing on YouTube tomorrow. I think it was today that
Oh,
it actually aired, or he talked to him. Maybe yesterday.
yeah, today. There's a video out now on his
Right. Yeah.
YouTube saying May 7th.
Yeah.
Um, and he sort of didn't talk about his
I
stance
haven't
like
seen
the
that
whole
one. I
time.
saw the first time he was on. I haven't seen the second one though. But I'm sure it's
Right.
really
Yeah.
interesting because he said a lot of controversial stuff that I'm sure Joe
Yeah.
Rogan's gonna ask him.
He's essentially what the right wing wants to be in terms of their opinions. So like all the protesters and all the people that are protesting against this quarantine, if they were phrasing their argument in a more eloquent way,
Right.
it would be Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Um, and he did a good job explaining his opinions.
I would
And
argue that a lot of people who want to reopen or agree with that kind of thought, I'm sure a lot of them are right-wing people, but I think it's mostly people who are being negatively affected by losing their jobs or somehow negatively affected by this. That's the kind of people that
yeah,
want to reopen, but I think that even right-wing people who are in the middle of this right now, if they know someone or they have someone who has COVID or is dealing with it, I think that their views might change a little bit. I'm speaking from experience. I have some family members that have COVID
yeah.
and they weren't doing too well, and I think
So you
that some of my
changed,
family are not left-wing by any means, and
yeah. Did you
they've kind of changed thoughts on that.
like like to pro quarantine or
I think
away?
they're just taking it more seriously is a good way to put it. I don't know exactly if they want to reopen or when but I think their views have kind of
Yeah,
they're a little bit more mild now.
I think a lot of people's opinions have the potential to be swayed
Right.
once there's more data from the states
Yeah.
reopening, or
Yeah.
like the specific, like there's only a few states that are really going for this at the moment. Um, but I think um, I don't know. I think a lot of states might follow suit.
Yeah.
I have
I
the
think
feeling that
yeah. As long as
people,
people do it right or states do it right rather, I think it won't be so bad, but we can't just reopen everything at once. And we have to make sure it's the right time to reopen and reopen stuff in a
right?
accurate way.
I mean, the only real way to do it, the only logical way to do it, is if you have enough information to make that decision, which well, like we're getting there. Like
Yeah,
it's a
we're
lot
getting there.
better than
Yeah.
where we used to be, but
Yeah.
um, yeah, we need a lot more info.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
and then I think people, and when I say people, I mean like governors, um, like maybe skewed to reopen more. I don't know. I feel like they're under a lot of pressure to follow science,
Yeah.
but at the same time, there's millions unemployed that aren't doing anything, not not contributing anything to society or the
Right.
economy or just the means of production,
Correct.
who want to, like it's a tough call.
Yeah. Yeah, I
But
mean,
yeah, data's gonna answer that question, I think.
yeah. People who are a lot smarter than us will know the best time.
Hopefully.
Yeah, right.
I
Hopefully.
mean, in theory, right? But like, that's not always people that get elected.
Before we leave off Elon Musk, he did
Yeah.
something on. He came out on Twitter, or he didn't come out on Twitter. Something came out about him naming his kid. Did you read about that? His kid's name
His
is
kid's name?
wild. Yeah,
Yeah, I think like the whole
I'll have to
internet has
find.
seen
I'll
like
have
his
to
kid's
find the
name.
article.
Something
Let
like
me.
specific about the name?
Yeah, the name. I mean, the name itself is just insane. It's Let me pull this up. Um, yeah. So Elon Musk and Grimes. I think that's his wife, Grimes, has a new baby, and it's
Girlfriend, something.
named. I have this up on stream. X. Some crazy character where the A and E are together. I don't know what that is.
I've heard people call it Ash, but don't quote me.
Yeah, I think that I think it's called an Ash. So we'll call it Ash, but take that with a grain of
Okay.
salt. X Ash A12. I
So, so he did
Is
give
that a
birth to a
statement?
robot.
Is that a
What?
statement to name your child that?
It looks like a tax form. Like,
Yeah,
did you file your X Ash A12 form yet? Like, oh fuck, forgot to do that. You know, it's middle of April. Um,
it does. I didn't even think about it like that.
yeah, um, it's definitely a meme. I mean, it's more of a publicity stunt than anything, really,
Yeah,
in my eyes. Um,
it's a meme, but do you think he's gonna stick with it? I could see him sticking with it.
I mean, isn't it official? Like, is written on the birth certificate?
I
I
don't know.
assume.
Well, he's not gonna tweet out a picture of the baby's birth certificate.
Yeah,
Someone,
yeah.
this article from Business Insider is saying that the AE is named Ash, so X
Oh,
Ash,
Ash. Yeah.
and there's an aircraft, the Lockheed A-12, which is called the Archangel. So she interpreted it as X Ash Archangel Archangel
Archangel.
Archangel. I don't know why I couldn't say that.
Let's just call him X.
Yeah, X.
He's gonna give it to you.
X, go give it to you.
Or just like a baby busting down a door with like a tax hat on and like ready to do your taxes, ready to give you your tax return.
Some other person on Twitter said, this makes sense. X is 10 in Roman numerals. X is an angel number representing God and his government on earth. God said appears 10 times in Genesis 1. Grimes has a song titled Genesis. Maybe X means Genesis. That's wild.
I mean, yeah,
This has got Twitter going nuts.
I've seen a bunch of like, they're not like conspiracy theories because it's not like articulating, you know, like secret underground shit that's happening. It's just like predict like what maybe Elon and his partner are thinking. Um, I'm going under the assumption that it's a lot simpler than what people are making out to be. Like, it's not some hidden code where, you know, she's blinking twice because she's being tortured or something like that. You know?
Yeah, but
Um,
the AE, I mean, it has to mean something though. It's not just a bunch of random letters thrown
sure,
together.
it definitely means something, but yeah, I will admit it's almost definitely not just random. They didn't just like pull this out of their ass and put it on the birth certificate. But I don't think it's some like hidden golden ratio code that
Yeah,
unlocks time travel. Like, it's probably personal to them. Like, you know, the X and the A12 might mean something. I don't know.
yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I think. Do you think that if Elon Musk keeps this bit, it's not just a meme, and the baby's name is actually this, that the next generation's names are gonna be super different? Because I could see that happening.
um, he might inspire like some of his biggest fans to
You know,
do
when you're watching movies
something like this.
that are futuristic and they all have crazy names, do you think we'll actually get there? Elon Musk is
No, it's
our
just too inconvenient to say that. Like, no one's gonna call this kid X Ash A12 Musk.
no, but just being
Like,
called
that's fucking
X.
insane.
What's up,
Oh,
X?
X.
What's up,
Well, I
X?
mean, yeah, I mean, X isn't like.
Because I mean,
I'm sure you can find some white girl way to spell X.
people already have weird nicknames and stuff. I mean, not Not
Yeah.
crazy numerical characters that mean different things, but it's kind of already there. It just maybe this is the push for that. I could see it happening. That'd be pretty
Would
wild.
you
Maybe I'll look into some crazy numerical characters
just like put a
and name
barcode
my
on the
kid
back of
that.
their
Yeah.
head?
Well,
I
I
don't
don't know.
know,
I
but
don't
I
know
mean,
about that, but
I don't. I mean, it is. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna catch on. Like, there's gonna be a few people that do it just because Elon's doing it and like Elon's their idol or something like that.
they're
But
gonna think everyone's gonna start doing it, but then no one will,
no,
and they'll just be alone.
it's like that day in elementary school. It's like pajama day, and like you're the
Yeah.
one kid that wears pajamas, and everyone else is just
Right?
normal,
Yeah.
and your whole world just melts. You're like, holy fucking shit! I'm that nerd
The
kid that like
first day of class, the
took it
teacher's reading
seriously.
names.
Yeah, or like on Halloween, like you wear the
Yeah.
some stupid costume, and everyone's like, what the fuck is wrong with
I've known some people with some interesting names though. I
you?
knew a
Yeah,
guy in elementary school. His name was Zoltan. That's pretty crazy.
That, and
Zoltan.
everyone just
Yeah.
calls him Zoltan, not like
That's
Z
yeah, that
anymore.
was his name.
Zoltan.
Zoltan. Yeah, that's crazy, right?
That's wild.
That sounds like you're about to take a spaceship and fight aliens or something.
Yeah. What
It's a
happened to
cool
him?
name, but
What happened to him?
oh, I don't know. I think he moved schools or something. It was a
Yeah,
long time, you know.
that doesn't surprise me.
Elementary school was a few years ago. I don't remember exactly.
Do you remember what he was like, or like
Yeah, he was
did
cool.
his
He was
personality
he
and
was one of
looks
my
like
good
suit
friends in
his name?
elementary school.
Huh?
Actually, I think I found him on Instagram on my personal account, and I think I reached out and
It's like in the
followed him, but I
recommended
didn't
section.
actually say anything. Have you ever done that
Oh,
where you reached out on Instagram to really people haven't talked to in a really long time?
fuck no.
I've done that for a few people. Well,
No.
me and him were really good friends in elementary school, so I thought that was cool. I reached out to another guy who I was really good friends with in middle school. I just remembered that. But I haven't actually talked to him because I don't know. It
Like
just feels weird, you know?
I'll reach out to old friends, but I put a limit on like how far back I'll go. Like if I was friends with you in elementary school and
Well,
I haven't talked to you since then,
yeah,
like
I think it
don't
depends
check
on
your
how good of
mailbox.
friends you were. These people I was pretty good
Even like
friends
my
with,
best,
you know?
even my
Even your
best.
best friends, really? So
Well,
you're
some of
telling
them
me if you had a best friend in elementary school that you found 10 years later on Instagram, you wouldn't friend him?
no. I mean, there's a
Well,
reason why I haven't talked to him in 10 years.
well, maybe you moved schools or something like Zoltan.
Oh man,
You don't know.
maybe. I mean, the best friends that I did have in elementary school, I have kept in touch with,
Yeah.
which gives them the title best friend. Like if I don't call you best friend from elementary school, you are declassified to friend, and I don't reach out to friends.
I guess
That's
what
not
I was
me. I don't
talking
do that.
about is people who moved schools or you had to lose contact with, not just that they were in
Yeah.
your high school and you stopped talking to them. Not like that.
Well, see, like high school and like old high school friends, I'm okay with because one, it's not that long ago. Like I'm in my early 20s. Like it's just not
It
that long
feels
ago.
like a long time ago.
It feels ages ago, but the most important reason in my mind is, as a kid, you don't have the same type of relationships with people that you did in high school.
Yeah.
Like it didn't mean
Do you have people added on Snapchat, Instagram from high school that you don't talk to anymore? Because I have a bunch of people. I'm sure everybody
yeah.
does.
I use
It's
Instagram a lot more than
yeah.
Snapchat, but I definitely have um old high school friends
It's wild though
on
when you
Instagram.
see it's like you haven't talked to these people in 6, 7 years, and you've watched them turn into completely different people. It's crazy.
Yeah, sometimes they glow up and you're like, oh damn, they're doing well. Or
Yeah, they're
sometimes they
just
just
totally different. Yeah,
went bald and you're like, oof.
yeah, yeah.
Like, yikes, buddy.
They have kids. They're all
I
just
don't know.
yeah.
So
I don't know.
what do you think this ex kid is gonna grow up to be? Like his dad's Elon Musk. He's got to have high expectations, right, from like
I'm
all of
sure.
society.
Yeah, it'd be really hilarious if he wasn't anything like Elon Musk, though.
Well, his mom is so Grimes. She's a musician.
Yeah,
What if he just grows out to be like a dank EDM artist?
that would be hilarious.
That would be sick.
I'm sure he would have some sweet shows. His dad would make
Oh
him
hell yeah! Oh,
some
his dad would do
crazy
like all the
rave-looking stuff. Yeah.
pyrokinetics. They'd have a
Yeah.
helicopter fly over. Oh, it'd be insane.
Well, count me in on going to X's shows, dude.
He's
Sweet.
gonna give you a show.
He's gonna collab with
He's gonna
Marshmello,
give it to you.
Dylan Francis, Diplo.
How many kids does Elon Musk have?
I don't know.
Elon
Is this not his
Musk
only kid? I don't know that he has any other
kid.
kids. Maybe he does. I have no
I
idea.
thought he had a lot of kids.
He kind
Oh
of.
my god!
He
Yeah,
kind of
he's
keeps
got
that
like
stuff
5
personal.
sons.
Does he really?
No, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 7 kids.
Dog, I had no idea he had any kids. He doesn't talk about it at all. I didn't even know he
Oh
had a
wait,
wife
well,
until I saw he had a kid a few days
I don't
ago. I
think
didn't
they're
even know he had a
married.
wife or
I don't think
girlfriend,
they're
whatever.
married.
I didn't know he had a significant
Yeah.
other. Because all he talks
Oh,
about are memes,
it's fucking rockets, electric cars, and
rockets,
memes.
memes, and Teslas, and solar panels now. He's very into the they have some sort of solar panel thing going on, which is really cool. That shit's expensive though.
The solar
I
panels?
think it'd be awesome to have a house that's solar powered, yeah, but that shit's expensive.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, it is.
But
It
if
pays off
anyone's
in the
gonna
long run.
normalize it, it's gonna be Elon Musk. I mean, that's what he did with the. Well, I guess that's debatable, but he kind of normalized the electric cars. I feel like to be more accessible, or he's in the
Yeah, I
process
mean,
of doing that.
Tesla has been around a long time. It just hasn't gotten popularity since like the Model S. It was like, I don't want to say like the breakthrough car, but it was what mainstreamed it, I think.
Yeah, no, I agree completely.
Huh. But okay, so Wikipedia says he has 5 kids. I'm not sure how up to date that is now that he's got this new X robot.
Like I said, I didn't even know he had a significant other, let alone
He has-
5 kids.
yeah.
That's wild. I wonder
Well,
how old they
what
are.
if they all like, what if they all turn like morph together like Power Rangers and just become like a super Elon
That would be nuts.
and
What if
just
they're the
do
first ones to Mars or something, and they just colonize out there? They're not even
like sends his
residents of
kid
Earth
on the
anymore.
rocket?
Yeah. He just takes his family. Dude, he has a hard on for going to Mars, which I think is cool, by the way. But
I mean,
hasn't he
at
said
least
stuff
someone
in the
does.
past about I think it's cool too, but that'd be hilarious. He just takes his family out there. He puts his car in there like he did last time. He modifies it a little bit, so it's like a space rover Tesla, you know?
Yeah,
And he just makes a
like
little
a
house
moon
out
rover,
there.
but
Yeah.
like Tesla.
Some intergalactic internet.
He's got like a white picket fence outside his house. Oh man, on Mars.
That would be
I don't
nuts.
know. That's crazy. I'm glad that he's at the forefront of this stuff. I'm glad someone is.
Yeah, me too.
Someone who works faster than NASA because they work at the slower than
Speed
fucking
of a
snail.
slug. Yeah.
It's horrible. But yeah, I'm glad that
Elon Musk
capitalism
has
has
some
allowed.
fucking top tier memes too.
He's
a
like
memer.
he's made them or like he's
Yeah, he posts memes
the
all
subject.
the time. He memes on Twitter a bunch. That's why when he said the child's name, everyone thought he was just making a meme out of it.
Yeah, he's
He
like,
has
how
some
funny would
great
this be?
memes on Twitter.
And then he fucking did it.
There's also a lot of memes
I
that
didn't know they're
come
his
out
memes.
of Elon Musk, like just from the stuff that he does or says. Like when he went on Joe
He
Rogan's show,
yeah, like he is a meme. Yeah, like
it's hilarious.
it's great.
He's such a meme, and he memes so much you wouldn't expect him to be. If you didn't know the name Elon Musk and you saw his Twitter page, you would think he was, I don't know, just some comedian or something. I don't even, maybe not a comedian, but I don't know.
Some
Definitely
entertainer,
not
I don't
at the
know.
forefront of rocketry and
I'm
electric
like
vehicles.
I'm super surprised at how well he is at creating a public image and staying relevant for who he is as like this great engineer entrepreneur.
Yeah,
Because like, can you name any other engineer?
no.
Like just engineer period, not famous, not even like,
I mean,
or like scientist.
Bill
Can you name
Gates,
it,
I
like
guess.
other
You
than
know, I don't
Fauci
know.
and Bill Nye. Like there's really
Bill
no one else.
Nye. Boo, boo, boo,
Okay,
boo.
Bill Nye is good. He's not nearly as popular. I guess it's because he
I
wasn't
think he's
important.
a glorified teacher. Is that bad to say? I
Bill
mean,
Nye?
because he's famous because he had. Correct me if I'm wrong. He's famous because he had a show that we all watched as kids.
He had like a
right?
Disney show, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Where he explained not overly complicated stuff, and I'm sure he's
Yeah.
a genius and really smart. But I think he's just a really good teacher, is what he is.
Yes,
I mean,
he's
correct
a
me if
good.
I'm wrong. Maybe he has some other crazy accomplishments I don't know about.
I don't think he has like outstanding scientific accomplishments. I think a lot of his accomplishments and worth come from his like entertainment career.
Yeah. What I think is good though. I
He's a
think it's
far
good to
better.
share that kind of science stuff in a fun way for
Yeah,
kids. I think that's a
science
great thing.
communicators are very, very important
Yeah.
for inspiring next
Yeah.
generation. But so yeah, good
Oh,
on him.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. I didn't even think about him. He's
Neil
hilarious too.
deGrasse. Well, Neil deGrasse has a PhD,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
that
he's a
he's
smart
like
guy.
a real.
Speaking, did you
Okay.
know the lead singer of Metallica has a PhD in I think
What?
biology or microbiology or something? Yeah, James Hetfield. Look it up.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's super smart. There's a bunch of you know who Bad Religion is? The punk rock band?
Not really. Not really familiar.
It's a really famous punk rock band. But the lead singer of that, Greg Gaffin, I think his name is, he lectures at UCLA or some shit on microbiology. It's crazy.
That's
Like
insane.
currently, it's funny because he's been in interviews talking about how some students will come up to him and say, "Oh, I'm a huge fan of your band, but you're also my biology professor." And he teaches it, I think it's UCLA or something.
Wow.
Yeah,
There are a
something
few
crazy
people
like that.
kind of that just do, yeah, like have everything. Although I don't see anything about a PhD for James.
Maybe it's not a PhD, maybe it's a master's or something. I swear he had a PhD
Look
or
at
a master's though.
here we are spreading false rumors. I don't know.
Yeah,
He's a great guy,
it could
great
all
man.
be wrong. I know that they have degrees of some
I
sort.
know for a
And
fact
I
he's in
know
the
that
band.
Greg Gaffin, if I'm even saying his name right, he definitely lectures somewhere and he's very smart. And I'm pretty sure he has a PhD. James Hetfield, I'm not sure. He has some sort of degree though, I think.
Uh,
You just
yeah,
gotta
I don't
preface
know.
everything with "I think."
I think,
That
and then
way, if you're wrong, you said, "Well, I think,"
you can't
you
get
know.
flamed. Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
it's like clearly it's just a
I'm pretty
fault of my
sure
intelligence.
that's why Lysol and Pledge and all those disinfectants say
9%.
99.9999 just in case if you get sick.
If you get
Well, there was a
herpes from your
point
kitchen
zero
counter,
zero one. Yeah.
yeah, it's not our fault.
I think that's
Dumbass.
so hilarious that they can put that on their bottles. 99.9% disinfectant.
I
It's
mean,
hilarious.
it's probably true, right? Like
I mean, I
it's just
guess it's probably, yeah, I don't know. I just think it's funny.
I don't know. Good marketing. I'll
Yeah.
give it to them.
All right,
Uh,
let's get off the topic of Elon. We've
yeah,
overused Elon.
we've jerked his pickle long enough.
Yeah. Probably next week we'll talk about him some more though. We'll probably
Yeah,
put
he'll
up some
probably do
stupid
something
big
batshit, and
Chungus meme or something next week that'll be hilarious. We'll talk about.
yeah, he'll crash Tesla
Yeah, he'll
stock
send
like
a roadster
50%.
into space.
Make a
Something like
strip
that,
club on
yeah.
Mars. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Um, so let's talk about this beach thing.
Beach.
So we're both from California.
Yep.
Grew up here.
Yep.
The beach have been closed on and off. Well, I guess more interestingly, there's this apparently bioluminescence that
Yeah.
has found its way ashore in Newport Beach in Southern California.
Yeah.
It I think it might be some other places too elsewhere in the world, but um, it's like glow in the dark water. Like, what more could you want?
That's crazy.
And I don't know, like, I don't know what the hell's causing it.
The article that I found it from was from the Guardian, and I just thought it was pretty fucking cool because I'm an ocean slut. I fucking love the ocean.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, these waves look fucking sick. They're bioluminescent, and the surfers are. First of all, this picture was taken. It looks like at nighttime. Why are they surfing at night? Is that a thing? Because every time I go to the
Well,
beach
because
when it's
there's lights
nighttime.
now.
Well, I guess that's true. That was dumb. That was a stupid take.
Yeah, I mean, like,
That was a stupid take.
that just like killed your
I
joke. I don't know if you had
apologize.
something set up.
Yeah, that's pretty wild though.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking gorgeous. I've never, I've look, I don't like live at the beach or anything, but I go to the beach often. Okay, maybe not often, but definitely
Just say
more than
often.
multiple
Just
times
say
a year.
often. Yeah.
Let's look. Okay, I go to the beach often, and when I do, I've never seen anything about this. I've never seen anything about the news. Um, is there some chance that it's correlated to the coronavirus?
I'm sure
Like,
conspiracy theorists have something to say about that, but I
I'm
don't
sure,
think
yeah.
so. I mean, that would be
Like
wild. I
maybe,
mean, I don't. There's no way.
like the factories in China shut
If
down and they
people
stopped
thought
polluting the
that, they
water.
wouldn't be surfing. Oh yeah, the
Well, like I don't like.
bioluminescence is the COVID virus, just hanging out in the water. But
Well,
let's go surfing.
okay. So the article says that has something to do with plankton
Yeah.
and like blooming microscopic plants, whatever the fuck that means. I don't know if they're like it's mating season for them or something like that. I've never seen it before,
It's
but
mating time.
it's mating time, boy. And so they just get it on now that the water's clear and there's no pollutants from all these companies. I don't know.
You know what bugs me? The title of this article says Dazzle surfers in California never seen anything like it. And the second
Yeah.
paragraph says the event occurs every few years along the coast of California. Well, I'm pretty sure they've probably seen something like it then. If it happens every few years.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe the reporter just moved
Yeah,
here.
this guy is quoted saying, I've
Is
been surfing for 20 years now. I've never seen anything like it. But
it
the
a
title says
surfer
it
that said
happens
that?
every few
Because you
years.
might have to
Yeah.
take, like, anything a surfer says, you
Yeah,
got to
the
take with,
guy
like, a
literally
grain of salt.
said, I've been surfing for 20 years now and I've never seen anything like it. Well, the article says it happens
Well,
every few years.
sir,
One of
you
you's
should
lying.
look harder.
Yeah. Oh, there's a video. Oh, that's dolphins swimming in bioluminescence.
Dolphin.
Let's see what this is.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh my! Look at the water coming off their tail.
Yeah, that's wild. That's
It looks
fucking
like
nuts.
a trail particle effect.
Did you ever
Like they got boosters.
Did you ever in middle school go to Catalina Island? It's a little island off the coast of California, and I know a
I did
lot of
not.
schools in California did a science trip out to this little island, and there's some little place that books schools, and you basically have 3 days of like snorkeling and checking out. It's like a biology lesson, I guess. It's really cool though. But anyways, would have
I
been
did
really
not go on the
fucking
trip,
cool if
but
this happened there. Because
yeah,
we did night snorkeling and stuff, and that was really cool. That would have been fucking sweet.
sounds dope.
Yeah.
But no, unfortunately, I did not. Um,
I haven't been to the
but
beach in a long time, dude. I want to go back. I mean,
yeah, let's fucking pivot to that. What's up with? I'm not sure if you haven't been to the beach because of like the beach is closing,
well,
or
I
it's
mean,
just
I
like
just
it
haven't
was
done
winter.
fucking anything because of COVID.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I've been like, driving myself crazy up in my house because I
Yeah,
can't go out.
you and me
But
both.
particularly to the beach because like whenever I'm stressed out or I need to just do something, normally my go-to is the beach. Now I can't fucking do that. I'm getting all pissed off.
Can't do
So
anything.
yeah, I know it, but I believe there was a vote yesterday, or at least I saw some headline on the news last night about beaches reopening.
There's been a lot of fucking debate about that. A whole lot.
Right.
I mean, the protests, at least here in California, I'm sure it's nationwide, but the protests here are just not. I think it's been in other. I mean, I've seen it in other places too, but definitely in California recently, there's been a lot of protests. A whole lot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, okay.
It's a crazy amount.
Intuitively, like think how big the beach is, right? Like it goes from the California coast goes for miles, right? Is it possible to social distance at the beach?
I mean, I think it's worse off now that they're protesting, because when you see the protesters, they're all,
Dude,
and
I've
even
seen,
the people who
like
are on the beach, it seems like there's more there now than there usually is, because no one's working right now.
you
And so
take away the
everyone's at the
freedom, yeah.
beach. The beaches are packed. You look at it from an aerial view, it's just ants on the beach. They're everywhere.
Yeah, it's like the day that it reopened.
I mean, I think it's
okay,
possible, but other places like Yosemite and all these other national parks are closed. The beaches
Yeah, that's
are
kind
also
of just
closed, you know?
that just doesn't make sense to me. Like I'll just stick on the beach because I won't go into the Yosemite because I don't know it as well. But the beach is big. Like
Right.
every time you go to the beach, I'm sure if you're going to sit on the sand, you go up, you find a nice sandy spot with like no seaweed.
Away
But
from people.
but most importantly, there's no people next to you, right?
You
Like
shoot to go away from people.
exactly.
No
It's
one
like
goes to the
it's
beach
a natural
and
repellent.
says, "Hey, there's a lot of people over there. We should pitch our tent right next to them."
Yeah, that I have never in my entire life been at the beach and just some random family comes up and it sits within 6 feet of me?
Yeah, never.
No, that'd be insane.
But with that, I'll play devil's advocate because I don't know how I feel about this, and I lost my train of thought.
That's a nice devil's
Yeah,
advocate.
thank you. It'll
Were you
come
gonna
back to
go?
me as soon as we
Were you
move
gonna go on
segments.
about like parking or like getting there or
No,
something like that?
okay. People aren't working right now,
Uh
so
huh.
I feel like a lot more people would go to the beach. You know what I mean?
That's a possibility.
I think it's definitely a possibility.
Yeah.
And and I think when you tell people you can't do something, and then as soon as you reopen it, everyone's gonna want to go do that thing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we saw that happen. There's
Right.
pictures of like
Yeah.
a million fucking people on the beach.
Right.
Yeah. So like, nice going,
Yeah.
cities. Good
I
good
don't.
planning
I don't
got
know.
there.
I don't know how I feel about that because you definitely can be safe, but it's not the safest. You know.
It's not.
Because
Yeah. I
I
mean,
think also when you go to the beach, you try to go to the various shops and food places and stuff,
that's true. Yeah. That I
and
think
that's
that's
just
what
gonna
they're
bring
worried
in a lot
about.
more people.
It's a social. Yeah. It's a social aspect. Not like
Yeah.
necessarily the surfers on the water or the people sitting under the
Yeah.
umbrellas,
Right.
but it's like the people at the fast food places, right?
Right.
On the
Yeah.
boardwalk or just like walking on the boardwalk or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think. I don't know. I really
If
don't
you were
know.
like deathly afraid of this and or you were extremely at risk because you just had like a lung transplant, like you don't have to go to the beach, right?
Right.
Like if you are 15 years old, okay, let's put it to like 18 years old so you can have like an adult with free choice and able to drive themselves. If you're 18 years old, you're less likely to die from this thing than you are if you're fucking 90, right?
Right.
If you want to risk that, I don't think you should be stopped. Like if you know the risk and you're willing to take it, who am I to tell you not to do that? Like it's the same people thing with people that use drugs, right? You can smoke meth and do blow. You know the risk, and you're an adult.
Yeah, but the
What?
government
Like I'm
doesn't
not gonna
promote that. They don't say,
like sure you
okay,
don't have to
well,
you don't have to
meth is legal,
yeah
but you probably shouldn't do it. That's the same thing with spreading this virus. It's not even if you're going out and you're okay getting it, you're still spreading it when you get home or just coming in contact with others because if someone 90 years old will say goes to the store to try to get groceries and they only go to the store because they're trying to be as safe as possible and they run into some 18-year-old who just was willing to take the risk and he's been everywhere and he's been exposed, then he's
yeah
passing it still unknowingly.
sure I'll give you that argument. But if there is a 90-year-old that's going out to get groceries, um, one that's brave, like they don't just like fall over.
Yeah, that would be pretty wild.
Um,
I haven't seen very many old people
yeah, like
shopping right
when's the last
now.
time you saw a 90-year-old at the grocery store? Um, like you can have like someone go get groceries for you. But if you're on like life support and you need to eat, yeah, like there's no good scenario for you in this situation.
Yeah.
It's just
No, there's
bad.
none.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate side of this whole thing.
I don't know. I feel like the government. I don't. Is the government even? They're not arresting people who are going on the beach, are they? I mean, you still see surfers out there every day. You don't see. You
So
don't see
here,
the Coast
actually,
Guard going out and stopping them and diving into the water to tackle them off their surfboards.
right? Yeah, no one's taken like a speedboat out onto the water to like
Because the government also
pick up
says
these
stay
surfers.
inside, but if you go out for a hike or a walk, there's police aren't stopping you and telling you, "Hey, you go back to your house. What are you doing riding your bike right now?"
Yeah, you fucking animal. Um, no, like I've heard stories of like I think the most common thing is just like lifeguards driving around in their on their ATVs or their trucks on the sand,
Yeah,
just warning
yeah,
people. Um, I mean, there might have been arrests. It wouldn't surprise me if it's in like an LA County or something like that.
yeah,
Um, I don't think it's a real problem though. I think we would have heard a lot more about it.
yeah.
Um, but I also here I'll send you a link. This is live webcams from Huntington Beach, also in Southern California, and they're cameras set up on the pier, so you can see the beach.
Okay.
There's a bunch of different angles, and if you look at it right now, like you can, you hit play on any one of the frames,
Yeah.
you can see the waves moving, and it's live footage. At least I believe it is.
There's a lot of people on the beach.
There's a lot of fucking people there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Thursday, 4 p.m.
Right. So, I mean, either all of these people are breaking the rules, and there's no lifeguards or police officers to enforce it, or the more likely option is just frowned upon, and there's like a police presence to monitor the situation, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I
I
don't
feel
know,
like
but
a lot of people are, the people saying, give me liberty or give me death. Like, no one's stopping you from. It's fucking stupid to go out and do this stuff right now. But if you go do it, I mean, you're not getting arrested and thrown in jail. You know what I mean?
I don't. At least I would hope not. Yeah.
Like, the government says stay inside. You should probably stay inside because it's not safe for you or others. But if you go on a bike ride, you're not going to get tackled off your bike and arrested. I mean,
Yeah, I don't think this isn't communist China
right,
where they have the key to your lock on your apartment.
right.
Yeah. So yeah, but even yeah, I don't know. I I don't think you're gonna get tackled.
Man, there's a lot of people
Yeah, if you want
on
to go
the
to the beach,
beach.
you could be alright. You can go to the beach. Take that risk on your own. Don't stand next to people and don't take it home to
I
grandma.
saw an interview with some local surfer who was talking about being out surfing, you're not near anybody at all. You know,
Right.
if you're out
Yeah,
catching
it's just you
waves,
and the
you
waves.
can't be next to other people. You're gonna smack into them. But at the same
Yeah.
time, the government can't just say, okay, well, if you're surfing or you're out in the water, you can go to the beach. But you can't just sit on the sand. You can't do
Yeah,
that. That's
that gets
too
too.
dangerous.
You can't enforce that like that.
Right.
There's no reasonable way to enforce it.
So
That's
I
just
can see
insane.
the argument, but I understand why it's a recommendation not to go. It's not safe. It's not safe right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. There was also the so um in the timeline of beaches closing and opening, maybe like a week ago, um, Newport and Huntington opened, or maybe it's just Newport, or one of those two, or maybe both opened, but all of LA County beaches were still closed. And when it did open, you saw pictures of it's like the hordes of people,
Right.
like thousands at the beach. My suspicion is that all the people that would have gone to LA beaches came down to Orange County beaches
Mhm.
and caught some waves out in sand
Yep.
and fucked up the whole social distancing thing for everyone. I think
Yep.
if there was coordination between the counties, that would have worked a lot better.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still not on board with opening all the beaches yet, though. I don't know. I don't know what the best course of action is. I really don't. It's a really tough spot, but I think
Yeah.
having some sort of recommendation to just in general don't go out to places. Oh, there's a police car in one of the cams right now. But
Is
I
there?
mean, what is he gonna do? He's not gonna arrest all 20,000 people on the beach right now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I
No.
guess
No,
I
that
don't know.
would be crazy.
It's a crazy situation. I don't know. I guess once the numbers or the data shows that it'll be okay, we'll start slowly reopening. But a beach isn't a necessity, you know. People are out of job. Well, I guess the beach houses lifeguards and stuff. I'm sure they don't have jobs right now, which sucks. But
There's a
there's
small
more
amount of jobs at
pressing
the beach.
there's more pressing markets that should be open
Right.
first if the government decides to reopen right away.
The overall scheme, beach is more of a leisure than it is an
Right,
employment.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the more pressing issue is, how are we gonna feed everyone if
Right. Yeah,
But
these cams
that,
are nuts.
yeah, I wish I could see that bioluminescence. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Is it still going?
I don't know.
I don't know
Well,
either.
maybe come back to hbcams.com tonight and see if the waves were lighting up, and you could tell for yourself.
Look at the 240p webcams here.
Right. Yeah.
See if I can pick out a pixel or
Yeah.
two. I'm sure you can't see shit at night. It's probably just straight black. There's no way that they
Well,
can
if
have
it's
good.
bioluminescent, you would probably be able to see it.
If the cameras are that good, hopefully. I don't know. I'll see.
Well, we'll test it out tonight, and we'll come back next week. It'll be a little science experiment for us.
All right, yeah. I'll let you know.
Right.
So, you want to change topics?
Yeah. Let's change segments.
Okay, Kim Jong, Kim Jong Un, Kim
Kim
Jong
Jong Un.
Uno, Jong Kim. He apparently made a reappearance in the in his great land. Um, he's not dead,
Oh,
apparently.
no, apparently,
Um,
yeah. I mean, they could just be pulling a Cuba, where they just kind of hoist his body up so it looks like he's alive, but it didn't seem like it.
I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
so. I haven't seen. So you gave me a link to look at. I'm not sure. Um, okay. So on BBC, there's this video of him. Looks like cutting the ribbon
Yeah,
for some new plant, factory plant,
yeah,
fertilizer plant north of Pyongyang. Well, he looks to be walking to me. He looks very alive.
yeah. But I mean, this could have just been taken.
What if it was recorded like 3 months
Right.
ago?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How does anybody know?
Right. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, I
Is this
mean,
a good thing that he's alive?
that's. I think we were kind of talking about that before. I think that. I don't know. I mean, he's not a good guy, but I think that if there
I
was
will
some
agree
sort
with
of
that.
regime change, it could just get even more dangerous. People were
Does the
speculating that his
administration?
sister, I think his sister's in the picture of that video. That's who was speculated to take over.
Oh, like the next leader.
At least they're not sexist over there, am I right? They're letting the sister
They're
be the
they're
leader.
so
Yeah.
progressive
Yeah.
over in North
Very
Korea.
progressive.
They
They're
are the new
beating
model for the.
America. We don't even have a woman president yet.
They're leading the free world in terms of gender equality.
The closed world. Yeah, but
God, the
anyways,
closed
I
world.
think I don't know. A regime change could be really dangerous. It could be good if the next person in line is way more progressive, but I don't think anybody knows. I think
So
I would
like,
imagine there's probably a lot of people in his regime that's waiting for this to happen. And who knows if
yeah,
they're good or bad, or if there's going to be a fight over it, or any of that.
yeah. I don't know. Like, let's just assume that we rewind time a week ago when everyone was still questioning it. Turns out he did die. Um, they're accusing America of like an assassination. We'll probably deny it, or I don't know, maybe Trump will gloat about it. I don't know. Anyways, he's dead.
Yeah,
Um,
Trump would absolutely take credit for that.
I mean, he might. I don't know. He seemed to like him like a year
This
ago
has
when he was doing
been
all the
the greatest
negotiations.
assassination in the history of assassinations.
We got him right through the eyes. But okay, so his sister takes over. Um, she, from what I've read, she's kind of a bitch too. Like she's not exactly, you know, the Dalai Lama.
The Dalai
You know,
Lama.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I'm sure she's probably not great, but how does anybody know that? I've never even
well,
heard of this
I
woman
think she
before.
has like some small amount of power,
I'm sure she
or like some
does. I mean, she's in
influence.
the family. She has
Yeah,
to. I mean,
yeah.
in the
I'm sure
video,
she's like,
she's in this video on the left side.
yeah, like I'm sure she's taken up some diabolical project and took it under her wing and like
Yeah.
worked on it and then presented it to him.
I wonder what the officials were thinking, or what Kim Jong Un was thinking when he was reading all of this stuff about how he was
About him
going to
being
be
dead.
dead, or he's in really bad health. What if he just wasn't? He was just, I'm right here. Nothing's changed. I just haven't said anything in a few weeks.
I don't know. How often do you think there are like protests against his leadership
In North
in North
Korea?
Korea? In North Korea.
I don't know, but they're probably not for that long.
Oh, I can guarantee that. But like how like how many people
I think if anything, it's probably underground.
that's not much of a protest.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think, I mean, there can't be active protests, I don't think. I think it's probably, there's probably underground groups or underground groups of people that want him out, but I don't think there's any active protests, I wouldn't think.
I don't know, man. There okay, how many people are in North
I think
Korea?
we probably would pick up on that because I think we have some sort of way to monitor like
Right, so
UAVs or
like
something
okay,
or other. I mean,
according
there's pictures of North Korea. I mean, I think we would notice if there
satellite
was an
images.
excessive amount of red heat signature in Pyongyang or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, well, there's according to Google, as of 2018, there's about 25.5 million people in North Korea. I find it very hard to believe that they all are scared shitless to do anything about their problem. I'm
I'm
sure
sure
the
there have been
majority are,
attempts.
I guess, brainwashed, to use that word for lack of a better one, to admire him. And I'm sure there's a ton, like maybe the majority, or just a lot that hate his guts, but aren't going to do shit about it. And then, but there's got to be a fraction of a percentage that walk straight up to Capitol building, balls, gorged, and just say "fuck you."
Yeah, I'm sure it's happened. First of all, how did they get that number? I mean, there's not like a census in North Korea, is
Population.
there?
I mean,
I mean,
there probably
if
is.
there is a census, who believes it? Oh, okay. We'll
Well, I
just
mean,
take
is
this
there a
document
reason
you
to
gave us
fudge?
with the number.
Is,
Yeah,
is there a reason to
sure.
fudge your numbers on population?
I'm sure there probably are. Make your nation seem bigger than it is. I don't know. I'm sure that if last year you reported X amount and you had some crazy famine or something, which I'm sure has happened, and you lost millions of people, that's going to be noticeable.
Millions of people.
Yeah,
Oh
and I'm
man.
sure that's happened. Like, that's realistic. I'm just saying I
I
wouldn't
don't
trust
know.
a census that North Korea gave you.
Yeah, let's just assume that all of their numbers are
I'm sure
at
there's
least
some
fudged,
accuracy to
if not
that.
outright
Yeah.
just pulled out of their ass.
I wonder what the rumors. So the rumors just sparked because he didn't make an appearance in a few weeks. Is that the
Yeah,
only
apparently. I
reason?
mean, he's like the most well-known guy in North Korea,
How?
right?
Where did people get that he had heart problems out of not coming in 2 weeks? Well,
Well, I
I
mean, he's a
think they
fat fuck.
had
Like he
some
probably
Chinese doctors were shipped out to North Korea. I think, weren't they? Some
were they?
Chinese, yeah, some
Oh,
Chinese medical people were shipped over there. I think I read that somewhere. I
they
don't
don't
have a
have
source
doctors
for
there.
that, but I'm sure they do, but I'm guessing that the Chinese ones were better or something.
Not
I really
not
don't
good ones.
know. Yeah, not good enough, I guess. I don't know.
Not good enough, or just too scared to operate on him in fear of like killing him.
Kim's knee still hurt, so the other guy disappeared, so they had to get a few new ones.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't take their knee exams.
He took an extended
Yeah,
vacation.
yeah, extended
The
vacation.
surgeon was out of town.
Yeah, yeah.
um, yeah. I don't, okay, well, I mean, he's alive. I guess we can rest these conspiracy theories. I'm sure there's some video conspiracy theories,
This
but
article from
I don't know.
BBC is saying that some of the rumors were coming from a website run by defectors from the north that Mr. Kim
Oh,
had worsening cardiovascular problems.
that doesn't surprise me. I mean, look at him.
Yeah.
How old is he?
That's a good question. How old do you, before you look it up, how old do you think he is?
Okay. Um,
He doesn't look his age. I know he's older than what I'm thinking.
really? What are you thinking? I'm thinking like
He's got to
mid to
be in
late
his
30s.
50s. Okay.
50s?
He's got to be.
Brother. What?
Probably
No.
mid 40s to 50s, I'd say. Look it up. Let's see who's
40s?
closer.
I'm guessing late 30s. Maybe even mid 30s. Kim Jong-un age, let me see.
We'll have to test this out.
Oh, my internet is dying.
Oh my god.
Can you search it up?
You're an awful co-host. Yeah, 36. You were much
He's
more right
36.
than I was. Yeah.
So yeah, there you go.
On
36.
the upper bounds of 30. Wasn't so far off, I guess. He's
Yeah.
still, even for 36, he doesn't look 36. Maybe he does
I
a
don't think
little bit.
so.
Maybe he does a little bit.
I don't know.
Says
His
his
skin's
sister
pretty.
was
It's not like
32.
wrinkled or anything.
Yeah,
His
I
hair might have
guess.
thrown you off. I bet it's the hair.
Yeah, probably. He does have some nice hair.
I wonder if I don't know how scared do you think his barber is, like day to day? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like his
Oh,
haircut is now iconic. Like there's no one else that rocks that.
Mr. Kim,
Right?
I thought you said a 4 on the side, not a 5. I'm
Like,
sure
cut
everyone
the
in close
millimeter too
contact with
short.
him is terrified. Even, I'm sure he has like a shoe cleaner or something that is just terrified.
Oh my god. Yeah, like what if he this is like the 5th time cutting his hair because if 5
Or
haircuts
you're
ago.
the guy that's coming in after the other guy went on a
Right,
vacation.
right. Yeah, you you don't know how many guys have been on vacation at this
Yeah.
point. all of North Korea is running out of hair barbers.
Right.
Running out of barbers. You're they're starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel, right? Because they get to you.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck. Like I must be doing a really good job, or
Yeah.
there's a lot of vacation going on here. Like Hawaii
Oh my
might
god.
be nice this time of year.
Yeah.
So you walk in day one, and he's like, I just want the same haircut that I've gotten the last 30 fucking years, right?
Yeah.
So he gives you like you do all your research, you prep for like a week
Yeah.
to get this
You're
haircut done. Like
practicing on wigs.
you're
You're
practicing.
practicing
Right,
on your
exactly.
wife.
You put together like a montage of you like cutting it down to like like the precise millimeter, right? And so you come in with all your tools and you're ready to go, right? Like
You're ready.
like it's
You're
surgery at
ready.
this point, right?
Yeah.
You are fucking ready. So you're like in the middle of the haircut, it's going great, and you get to the end and it's absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
And you give him the
You are
mirror.
so excited.
You give
You're
him the fucking
thinking,
mirror.
I am on the list now. I am
You're like,
the
fuck
good man.
yes, I'm about to be rich. I'm part of his like administration. I'm gonna have this is fantastic. My family's gonna get food for a year, right? Like, and then he looks in the mirror and keep in mind it's the exact same haircut. He looks in the mirror and he's like, this fucking sucks. And you're like,
Yeah.
what? And he's like, yeah, I don't like it anymore. And it's like that one day he just decided
Yep.
he
That
wanted
he
to change
wanted
it
to
up.
change it up. Yeah. He didn't
And now all
know.
of a sudden your wife is just like 3 months later. He's like, wow, that's a long vacation my husband's
Yeah.
on.
Thought he was getting promoted.
Yeah, exactly. Like we were gonna have so much rice. We were gonna be fucking rich.
We were
man.
gonna make it rain with rice.
We
My
were.
husband has not
we
brought
hit
back the rice.
You hit the North Korean version of the lottery. You gave a haircut to the leader, and now you're dead because he on that one day, and then like
Yeah.
the next day he changed his mind. He's like, actually, it looks kind of cute.
Yeah. Bring that guy
And
back.
then
We're gonna have to
actually,
find a
sir,
new one for you, sir.
that old guy, he's decomposing in a barrel of acid right now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to find a new one. And that's how these Chinese surgeons got imported. That's what happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I kind of like it. Oh, that shit's funny, dude.
I feel bad, man. That's for those people.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Who doesn't? But
He just like snaps his fingers. He's probably the closest thing there is to Thanos.
what
He
was
snaps his fingers and
the
you're dead.
"Don't mess with the Zohan"? Was that what it was? Where he was with the dictator? He just snapped his fingers.
There's
or
been a
something?
few. There's been a few dictator movies.
I'm pretty sure it was "Don't
There
mess
was.
with the Zohan."
I haven't seen that one. That might be it. I know there was. I think it's what we call like just like the dictator.
Yeah.
Aladdin, like his name was Aladdin, the
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hilarious movie. But yeah,
Great
it's the same kind of deal.
Yeah.
And then there's the one with like one of the more recent ones that came out like 2015 or something is with what's his name? The weed guy.
The weed guy.
Rogan? No, not Joe Rogan.
I'm thinking what? Joe Rogan?
No, it's called The Interview. The movie's called The Interview.
Yeah.
Um,
Have I seen? I feel like
what
I've
are the
seen
actors'
bits and
names?
pieces. Seth.
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
Yes,
and James
Seth Rogen.
Franco, right?
Who?
James Franco.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those two.
It's a great.
They
combo,
actually did
by the
something on
way.
North Korea. Yeah.
Great combo.
Yeah, that was a match made in heaven. They're great.
That movie's great, not even because it was a great movie. I mean, it was an okay movie, if I remember it right. But I think just the outrage and having a communist dictatorship
Yeah, like it was a bit
raining
of
down your
controversy,
throat
wasn't it?
because of a movie you made because you were drunk and you're thinking, hey, how
pretty
fucking
funny.
hilarious. Listen to this pitch.
It goes into Sony.
Right, yeah.
And
And now
hey,
Sony
get a load
is
of this.
getting death threats from a communist dictatorship. You're about to start World War III.
They're
All
like,
because
"I
you
am
got a little
cool."
high and
Yeah.
you pitched a movie.
Oh man,
I'm surprised Sony even vetoed that.
like they. What do you mean?
They vetoed the movie.
Like it
Or
came
not
out.
vetoed. Okayed the movie, I guess.
Oh, like it gave the approval.
yeah.
for it to be
Who
filmed?
said, yeah, get started on that? You know? I'm sure
I
that
mean,
guy's fired. That guy's on vacation.
that guy's on
Yeah, that
vacation.
guy's on vacation, dude.
That's just from now, like, no one's getting fired anymore. They're
Yeah.
just going on really long vacations. Yeah. I mean, he might have gone on vacation. I don't know. If I was that guy, I would have gave the approval too. I would have said. I mean, like,
You wouldn't be
like,
that
what are
guy.
the
You're not
odds?
PC enough.
What are the odds that like North Korea just like sends a spy with a bunch of chloroform and gets you like on your way
Just
home
Seth
from work?
Rogen? No, if
Like,
it wouldn't be
even if you're the actor or
chloroform.
like
It
the
would he
director.
would come and open a pot shop near Seth Rogen. That's what would happen. That's
on
exactly
Hollywood
what would
Boulevard.
happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he live in Hollywood? I'm guessing
Who?
he probably does. Seth Rogen?
I'm sure he does. Just it's a fair assumption that
Fair
if they're
assumption,
a
yeah.
celebrity living somewhere in Los Angeles.
Seth Rogen's Instagram is hilarious, dude.
Is
He
it?
just
I
doesn't give a
don't
fuck. He
follow it.
just does pottery. Just doesn't care.
Pottery.
He just all he does, all his pictures or most of his pictures, he just does pottery and makes little bowls. Not
Is
not
this like
like pot bowls, not like bongs. I mean,
yeah,
I'm sure
no,
some
not
of them
bong.
are, but just literally, it's, oh yeah, check out this bowl I made. And
Like a
sometimes
pot for
he
water
and
that you put on your head.
ashtrays. He loves to make ashtrays. Yeah, check
this
out this
like
cool ashtray I made. He just has a new one every day. It's crazy.
is this like a quarantine hobby that he picked up?
No, he's been doing it for a long time. He
Really?
just goes on
Did you go,
Instagram. He's like, check out this ashtray I made.
is it like art school level pottery?
It's pretty good. Pretty cool.
Let me check
There's
this
a lot
out.
of experience with it, you know.
What's his
Maybe
name again?
maybe I'll have to find it. I think it's Seth Rogen. We've been saying it wrong. No, it's Seth
Seth.
Rogen. Yeah.
It's got to be Seth Rogen.
I'm trying to pull this up on stream right now so we could see some of these ashtrays.
I
he's
don't see a
making.
verified Seth Rogen anywhere.
Yeah, just Instagram.com/Seth Rogen. It's ROGEN. Yeah, look at this.
ROGOEN. I put A.
A bunch of vases and ashtrays.
Oh yeah.
Fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I wish I was good at pottery. That shit would be fun. I'd decorate my whole fucking
This would be
house
pretty fun.
with pottery stuff.
You turned to full on white.
Yeah,
collar.
I'm telling. Yeah, you see it now. Every picture is some new
That's a
vase
lot
or
of
an
pops,
ashtray.
man.
Yeah,
He should just rename his account.
kind of like
this is the
like Nick Offerman. You know who that is from Parks and Rec? He's just super into
yeah, I know of him.
woodworking. He has his own wood shop, and that's all he posts about. It's pretty funny.
Oh really?
Yeah. Did you
It's like
watch
a big
Parks
carpenter.
and Recreation?
I did
I
not
fucking
know.
love that show. Well, you're not American, first of all. But second of all, to anyone else who does watch
Yes.
it, they had some reunion episode the other day for it was for charity or something. And I haven't seen it yet, but I'm really excited because I love that show.
Yeah. I never.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure I'd like it if I watched it, but it's a big commitment.
Yeah. It's a pretty good show though, just saying. I mean, you've seen like The Office, right?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
a
it's kind of like that.
fan
Same,
of The Office.
same type
yeah.
of thing. Yeah.
Huh.
We should
Maybe
get
I'll
into
pick it up
pottery.
one day.
Maybe we
I
should
should get into
do
pottery?
we should do a stream where we get together after this all blows over and just make some pottery. I don't even know what equipment you need, a spinner or something and some
I have
clay.
no clue.
I don't even have any idea.
I had a friend
should
in
do that.
college. He was a physics major alongside me. He was a year ahead of me though. And his final semester, he just needed some classes just for credits, just to get him along the
Yeah.
credits to enough to graduate. He didn't need like specific classes.
Yeah.
So he was looking through the course catalog to just find some bullshit class to satisfy his credit requirements, and he found pottery. He's like, oh, cool, this would be piece of cake.
Yeah.
So he took pottery, and it
Excuse
turned out to be more time consuming than his physics classes.
That's hilarious.
Like it was hard. Like I don't know about harder because
Just time
there's not
consuming.
a ton of it's just time consuming, like a shit ton of work. He's like, whatever you do, don't take this. And so I've kind of like steered clear from pottery.
I think it'd be fun to not do for a class though. That we're definitely gonna do. As soon as this all blows over, I think we should do some streams together doing miscellaneous stuff. I think that'd be fun.
Just random pottery
Streams
stuff.
and then in the future YouTube for a YouTube channel.
Hell yeah, just
At
good
Paperweight
content.
Degrees, by the way.
At
Shameless
Yeah,
plug.
there you go. Shameless plug on our
Yeah.
own podcast.
Yeah, that'd be fun. We're definitely looking towards the future on doing stuff. We're trying to, as we've talked about, get better with our editing and all that kind of stuff. And definitely get some other content out that's not just podcasts. I think that would be cool. It's just a really fucking shitty time to do that kind of stuff right now.
Yeah, not ideal.
But
But
I
yeah,
mean, once
it'll
this
come
all
eventually.
blows over and it gets better, definitely more stuff in the future. Didn't we had another topic? We have a few more
Yeah,
segments.
we have a few more topics.
UFC baby.
UFC, yeah.
Oh,
So
I'm excited, dude. This card is good.
there's, for people that don't know, on Saturday, May 9th, 2020,
Yeah, this
the
Saturday, May 9th.
the UFC event is happening.
Yep.
UFC 249, I think.
Yep.
Um, it's big because it's like the first major sporting event since quarantine.
Yeah. Well, and on
But
top of that,
also,
UFC 249 has been trying to book revenues and get it all together, and they have just been fucked because of coronavirus. In
right?
fact, the main card has changed. If anyone who's
Yes,
familiar with
yes.
UFC, if not, you might not follow this. But it's the original card was supposed to be Tony
Tony Ferguson
Ferguson,
and Khabib, right?
which Khabib is one of the biggest guys right now. He's insane. He's a absolute animal. But
Yeah,
he is stuck in Russia because of coronavirus. So he's now fighting Justin Gaethje? Yeah, Gaethje. I think I'm
something
pronouncing
like
that
that.
right.
Yeah,
Which is still a good card, I feel like. And some of the other the some of the other matches are also going to be really good.
there's a co-main event like
Yeah,
Dominic Cruz,
Dominic
right?
Cruz, that's going to be good.
Yeah,
Anthony Pettis is on there. He's one of my favorites to watch. I love watching Anthony Pettis on there.
I've never seen him fight.
Yeah, he's
Hmm.
awesome. He puts on a really good show.
Oh, is he fighting Cowboy?
Yeah,
Okay, yes, Cowboy fought.
Anthony Pettis is gonna kick his ass, I think. I
Well,
like Cowboy
just
Cerrone too, but I think Anthony Pettis is gonna beat his
Cowboy
ass.
fought McGregor, right? He
Oh
was
yeah,
McGregor's
and
most recent fight.
McGregor,
Got his ass handed to
he
him.
handed his ass in about 20 seconds
Yeah, it was a
in the
quick
first
fight.
round.
Very glad I didn't buy that one. Um, but this is a really interesting topic for a few reasons. One, the card change. So originally the card was supposed to be this Khabib fight with Khabib and Tony
Khabib and
Ferguson,
Ferguson, yeah.
and those two have been scheduled to fight 5 times now.
Yep.
5 times, and every time it's been canceled for one reason or another. Um,
Even
I don't know if
before,
were like
even before the
performance enhancing
coronavirus.
drugs part of the reason, or was it just the UFC's
No,
fault for a
no,
bad organization?
it was. I don't know if it was the UFC's fault. I don't think it had anything to do with that though. It
Okay,
just didn't work out. Even before the coronavirus, this fight,
right.
people have been wanting this fight for so long. There's memes on the internet about how people want to see it and they can't. It's a shit show. But yeah, and the card's still not happening. It's still not Ferguson
Yeah,
and Khabib.
that has blown my mind how long this has been scheduled to happen, and it just keeps getting pushed back.
At
Like
this point, it's just not gonna happen.
honestly, at
It's
this point, they might
cursed.
just be doing it on purpose, just to
Yeah,
like build up like something bigger than like McGregor versus Mayweather.
dude, this
You know,
fight's gonna be
just
huge. People
yeah, it's
have
gonna be giant.
literally nothing else to do.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's
And
still
they
pay per
haven't
view.
had
Like
UFC on top of it, and they have nothing to do. And it's
yeah,
Ferguson. It's not the original card, but it's still a really
right.
good card.
Ferguson's still fighting. Yeah, like he's yeah. It's these are some great athletes, and it's gonna be definitely probably gonna be entertaining. Um, but I don't think there's gonna be any people in the arena, is there?
Nope, no
At
people
least
in
so
the
I heard.
arena,
So it's in Florida.
no fans.
Um,
Florida with no fans.
it's in Florida, which doesn't surprise me because Florida.
Yeah, if
Um,
anywhere was gonna let them have their event, it's Florida.
yeah, right. Yeah, they're tried and true. But um, I've also heard of this crazy fight island that UFC president Dana White is trying to put together. Do you know more about this than I do?
Fight Island.
Okay, so Dana
Well,
White,
wasn't they had a venue booked for this fight before it was in Florida, and I think it was in another country or something.
yeah, they might have been doing it.
I'm
I think
pretty
they
sure
might
it
have
was in
been
another country.
maybe like the United Arab Emirates, or maybe like
It was some other
I
country.
think
I
it's
don't
somewhere in
know
the Middle
where.
East, honestly.
Yeah.
But I heard Dana White like is either bought or is renting out a fucking island off the coast of somewhere. I think somewhere off the coast of America. Um, and it's just setting up like a UFC ring there, and it's just gonna have people fight.
Can you imagine the tickets to that, dude?
Yeah, like that's
Every
for,
hotel, every food place is just gonna be UFC
that's
based.
insane.
That would be
That's
awesome.
insane.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, for okay, it is badass. Like it's props to you for trying to set that up. Like that's the next level hustle right there. But I don't know. I hope it still happens. I don't know if it's let me
You
see if I
think
can
they're
look it
gonna
up.
be able to get around any sort of US regulation if they do that?
Um
Like, is there any merit to
it
that
probably
other
depends
than
on
just having something that you can control?
I don't know, man. Lawyers are the devil. I'm sure they'll find some way to fuck it over. Um yeah, so okay, yeah, he's been talking about like this fight island for a while now. Anyways, I think the whole thing's been rescheduled to Florida. That's close enough to a fight island,
Yeah.
I guess. um, do you have fight predictions? Who's
Um,
gonna win? Who's gonna get their ass handed to?
I do. I think Dominic Cruz is gonna win the semi. I think Ferguson will beat. I want Ferguson to beat Justin. Um, the only other fight that I'm really interested in is Pettis and Cerrone, and I think Pettis is gonna win. I really like Anthony Pettis. I'm a little biased in that one though.
That's fair. So I'm looking up Vegas odds right now. So Tony Ferguson is the favorite.
Yeah,
I think that
he's
goes
a
without saying.
monster, dude. He's a madman. He's nuts. Have you seen him fight? He's crazy.
Uh Tony Ferguson? I have not.
Yeah,
No.
he fucked up his knee and he was back so fast, and he just continued his fucking streak after that. He's nuts. He's a madman.
Well, I'll probably look up highlights of some of these guys before Saturday, but I'm happy that we're getting some sports back.
Yeah, I'm
At
too.
least something.
I missed
Like the only
hockey,
sport
dude. We missed the
like
Stanley Cup, man. The Stanley Cup didn't even happen.
we missed the Stanley Cup, we missed the Masters for golf, NBA finals. Didn't that get well like the season got canceled like halfway through.
What
Um
what sports do you watch? Or are you interested in?
Basketball is my favorite
Yeah.
like big time sport.
I don't mind
I'll watch that
basketball. I
anytime.
played it when I was younger. I think the watching them's good. I don't think I've ever sat through a full basketball game though, ever. I've been
Really?
interested in it, but I don't have a team. I don't know. It's one of those
You can hop
sports that I
on
respect and I like, and I can even watch it and I enjoy it. I don't know why. Maybe
well
I'll yeah. Maybe
you
we'll
can
have to
hop
do
on
that.
the Lakers bandwagon with me.
Lakers.
Yeah. If you're gonna choose a team, just choose one of
Uh,
the. I mean, LA is kind of like the powerhouse in basketball
yeah.
right now, so you can't go wrong there.
Isn't LeBron on the Lakers now?
He is. Yes,
That's
he's been
nuts,
on
dude.
for a couple years now.
Couple
Yeah, the
years,
Lakers.
really? I feel like that
Yeah.
happened like a year ago.
Uh, this might be. I think this is his second season on the Lakers.
Okay.
Maybe third, but I know it's definitely not his first.
Yeah. Okay. What other sports do you like? You said golf. I don't.
Yeah. Well,
As you know, I'm a terrible fucking golfer. We went golfing together. It's
I
awful.
play. Yeah, I
It's
played golf
fun.
in high
It's fun.
school.
I'm just awful at it. I also don't watch golf.
It's. I definitely don't watch as much as basketball, just because. Um, I mean, there's like with a basketball game, you watch the game for a couple hours and then it's over. With golf, it's a 4 day long tournament. It's a
Yeah.
lot to commit to.
Yeah.
Um, but you can keep up with like who won the tournament at the end of the year or at the end of the week and stuff like that. So I like know of the professional scene, but I'm not like glued to the TV or anything.
Right.
Um, football, some American
I'm
football,
not into
sometimes.
football whatsoever, man. I
I'm
can't.
I'm there is a big stigma that kind of goes with it.
Sometimes I'll watch the Super
It's
Bowl, but even recently, the last year or two, I just don't. I just don't care about football.
yeah, I've kind of grown distant from football the
Right.
longer I've watched it.
Yeah.
It's cool, but it's not the most thrilling thing.
Hockey? You like hockey?
No, not a fan.
Me and our mutual friend Kevin, that we both know, we both
Yeah.
got into hockey 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago. We knew nothing
just
about hockey.
decided?
We just decided to start watching it, and it's fucking awesome. We
That's
watch it all
insane.
the time now. Yeah, we love hockey. We
Why
like the
hockey? Why'd you
Knights.
choose hockey?
I mean, I went to some AAA games, and it's really fun to watch. So I thought
Yeah.
maybe I'll try just watching some games, some pro games, and I did, and it's fucking awesome. I love it.
Oh.
It's great to watch, yeah.
Huh. Yeah,
And
didn't
our
remember.
team is the Vegas Knights because that team formed we started watching in the playoffs right before the Stanley Cup. So after
Mm-hmm.
that season was over, the following season the Vegas Knights formed, and so we both
Oh.
just decided naturally it's a good team to follow because they got started right when we did. So
Yeah, and it's Vegas,
yeah, and Vegas, we have some good memories from there.
dude. Our
We have
Vegas
a
stories are
Titanic picture.
top tier.
Yep,
Oh my god.
yep.
I'm
Our
really bummed we didn't get to. We're not gonna be able to go to Vegas this summer.
Yeah, our to anyone listening, our friend group goes to Vegas every year. We have a friend group that we've all known since high school, and we're all really close. But we go to Vegas every year basically, and it's
There was
really
like
fucking fun.
last year there was like 10 of us.
Yep,
We rented
it's
2
great.
rooms.
Yep,
There's people that slept on the floor, but like we don't give a fuck, right?
don't matter.
We
Yeah,
just want we're on the strip. We're just trying to pay the least amount of money to have a bed or at least somewhere to sleep on the strip,
listen, man,
right? We're just to
go to
have fun.
Costco. We split a whole bunch of Costco handles 10 ways.
Oh, brother.
It's cheap. It's
The
great. It's fucking awesome. That's all you need.
we we went kind of overkill the first time with the amount of
Yeah,
alcohol we got.
I think most people left with at least a half a handle going home.
Yeah, it was kind of just like a potluck. At the end of it, it's like
Yep. Yeah,
like
it
there's
is.
so much left over.
Who
You
wants
just
the
take some home.
vodka? Who wants the gin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Um,
Oh, that shit's
I
funny,
mean,
man.
I think I have a picture of all the alcohol we had lined up on the wall. There's like fucking 10 handles,
Yeah, I'm sure I
and there
have some of
was
those
at
too.
that trip. I think there was like 8 of us, and we stayed there for a weekend. I don't know how the fuck we thought a handle, like each of us would drink a handle
To be fair, the
in a
second
couple days.
time we only had 2 more people and we went through a lot.
Did we drink more the second time?
We didn't have as much left over.
I guess
Man,
that's
I'm getting
well.
sad now. I'm
Maybe
gonna
we
miss
didn't buy.
Vegas this year.
You what?
I'm gonna miss Vegas this year. I'm getting sad,
I
man.
I miss Vegas. It's one of the best cities in the entire world.
I miss hanging out with the boys.
I know. Whole
We
thing
haven't
thing sucks,
land, we
but
haven't drank together, we haven't done anything.
I still remember the penny slots.
Oh yeah.
You literally throw in $1. You can play the whole fucking night
Yep.
and get free drinks.
Yep.
Gambling's overrated. Throw in $1, play the penny slots. You
Yep.
have a
That's what I do.
you have a killer time if you're with friends. Yeah, you don't need to
The only
spend all your
time
money.
I'll drop a little money is blackjack. That's all I do. I love blackjack.
Blackjack, yes,
I don't
I'm.
like poker, it's too much work. I don't like any of those. I'll do slots and I'll do blackjack. That's it.
Slots are just for memes. Um, I play poker on the weekends with my friends. Like on Saturdays or Sundays we'll play from just like my friends from college. We'll get on Zoom and we'll play. Um, but I've quickly learned that I'm no good at poker. Um, and if I have to devote a lot of time
Yeah.
to get good at
Yeah.
it. Blackjack, on the other hand, is quite easy
Yeah.
because
It's just a gamble.
it's literally just probabilities. Like
Yeah.
you don't have to bluff, you don't have to have a poker face, you don't have to like have this whole psychology that goes into poker. It's literally just you look at the cards and once you know the patterns, you know what decision is best.
Yeah, blackjack's the greatest. I love it.
Yeah,
I mean, I
it's a
can
lot
see the
simpler. It's
appeal
free.
of poker because it takes a lot more skill and that, but
Yeah, there's
I'm
a lot
just
more skill.
I'm not very into gambling in general. And when I do, if I want to gamble money, I'm just gonna go gamble. I don't want to do math. I don't want to think. I just want to do. You know what I mean?
If I'm gonna gamble, I'm gonna throw money in the stock
If I want
market,
to go double my 20, I'll go play blackjack real quick, and then I'm done. That's it.
and then you lose it. Yeah,
Yep.
but yeah, so gambling's one part. The clubs in Vegas are
Yeah, we saw
next
some
fucking
pretty
level.
good headlight. We saw. Were you with us when we went to the Marshmallow show? That one was pretty
So
cool.
was this the first year, the second year?
Marshmallow was the first year. No, it was
Okay.
only me, Elias, and Ryan.
Yeah, I don't
Depends on
think
how
I went to Marshmallow. But I think
that
there
one
was
was
like a
fun.
cover,
That
and I
one
was
was
just
fun.
a broke
Yeah.
college student at that time.
Yeah.
But there you could definitely get into clubs for free.
Well,
Some
depending on
really
who's
nice
in your
ones.
party.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. You kind of have to work the system a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's definitely possible.
The first year it was just 8 dudes. We didn't get it anywhere for free.
Yeah,
You
it's a
gotta
bit
have a
harder.
little bit of a ratio, just like in college.
Yeah, like a frat party.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you've never been to Vegas before, and you have frats at your college, like think of a frat party, but higher class.
Yeah.
So like people wearing nice
People are
clothes,
dressed
girls
up,
are in
yeah,
heels,
and the
people are
drinks
dressed
are
up.
very expensive.
Yeah, like the drinks are they're not cheap drinks. They're high quality drinks, high quality music, higher quality venues. Um, but same energy as as a frat party.
Yeah, pretty much. You get to see all the influencers up behind the DJ.
Yes.
Special
Yeah.
tables all up by the DJ and all the influencers just standing next to
Yeah,
them,
like
just with their phones out recording for Instagram Live.
yeah, exactly. I went to Zed, like a Zed. I don't know if you call it a concert, but he was performing in Vegas. And like like around him, I guess there was like tables that you could buy for the night. They cost like $5,000 for a night, or maybe even there's probably even more. That's probably just for bottle service. It's probably like 40. I think I heard like 40 grand for a table, like at its highest, and
Yeah.
then bottle service is like probably like $5,000, and they bring out some like Svedka or something like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Just like it's just a complete fucking scam.
Yeah.
But you get to live the high life for a night.
Right. Yeah, it's cool.
Strip clubs are a different story.
Yeah.
Those are that's a whole other market. But
A whole
I
nother-
don't know if you want to get into those stories.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, baby.
Yeah, I guess so. If we're gonna tell Vegas stories, we need approval
We need approval from the council.
from all of us involved. We've changed some names.
Yeah.
Turns out it
Well,
wasn't even
we've
Vegas
already
after
named
all.
names, dude. It's too
And we
late.
said our friend group.
No, we said some names. Not
Yeah,
last names, but
those were fake names.
yeah, they were fake names
Yeah.
for anybody watching.
Yeah.
Nobody knows. We didn't even go to Vegas. We were just making all that up.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't
Yeah,
happen.
yeah. That was just
What do you think your
Indio.
favorite place in Vegas is? Your favorite, if you had your
Mine?
favorite place to stay, even if you haven't been there, where
Oh.
do you want to stay? For me, it's the Cosmopolitan. I want to go. I want to stay there so bad.
That's definitely towards the top of my list. It's like one of the tallest ones on the strip.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And inside is sweet.
The patios are nice. The overlooks that you get.
Caesar's Palace is definitely up
Yeah.
there. Caesar's Palace is probably definitely top 3.
Yeah, definitely for me too.
It I've been like the inside the hotel and the malls and the pool.
Yeah, right.
Never been in the rooms, but it's like super cool there.
Venetian, I want to go there too.
Oh, Venetian is fantastic. Yes, there's just a lot of places I want to. Yeah, I think Cosmopolitan, Caesar's Palace, and Venetian.
Yeah.
And then maybe below that is like Paris. I don't know. Maybe just to like get to the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think we have the same top 3. That's probably everyone's top 3. Maybe the Cosmopolitan, not so much.
Is it
definitely
what's the one with the
Venetian and
fountain?
Caesar's
The
Palace.
fountain in front of it?
Oh, the Bellagio?
Yeah, Bellagio. That's
Yeah, that one.
that's
cool
up there
too.
too. That one's
I'd
really
say
nice.
that one's probably my 4th.
Yeah.
The Cosmopolitan has to be. I've always wanted to stay there, and I haven't. Always.
And for some reason, like Treasure Island is towards the bottom.
Yeah, it's trashy.
Well, yes.
I mean, unless you're staying in the Venetian or Caesar's Palace or Bellagio,
Palazzo
it's kind of trashy. a little
The
bit.
Palazzo is like right next to
Yeah.
Venetian.
Say most.
Anyways,
You
yeah.
stay at the Gold Nugget, dude, on Fremont.
Oh man, have you seen some of the stocks for these casinos?
No, I bet they're down the drain though.
Holy, let me tell you what, brother. They fell like 70%
Yeah,
on the initial
no
crash.
one's there,
They were in the fucking trash can.
How many travelers do you think were here before the travel restriction and they're just stuck in Vegas? Can you imagine being stuck in Vegas for this long? I would die.
Dude,
think.
I can't even. I can't tolerate Vegas for more than 72 hours.
Yeah.
So if I was stuck in Vegas,
Because the first time we went,
Oh
we
my
did
God.
3 nights, didn't we?
Yes.
That was a lot, man. That you don't need
By
more
the
than 2
dude, by
nights.
the third night, you're like, I don't even want to drink.
Yeah,
You're
you're
like,
like, I need
you're
to
just
prep for
spent.
the road home, man. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, exactly. Like I need a fucking juice smoothie with extra
Yeah,
kale or something.
yeah. Gonna hit up Subway on the way home. Maybe Jamba Juice. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, so it fucking sucks. We're not gonna be able to go there this year. Really, really sucks, but you know, it happens. I think we had one more. This is totally off in left field. There's one more segment I think we have here I
Hello.
want to talk about. Hello? What?
Oh my
Did
god.
you break
Hi.
up? Did you
Sorry,
break up the
my
whole
my
time?
internet just randomly bugged.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Weird. Yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen again.
I was just saying I think there's one more segment that I kind of wanted to brush over.
Yeah, one more topic.
I
So,
wrote this down. I don't know how much I really care about it. Um, Trump Trump fired the inspector general over the handling of a whistleblower from the coronavirus situation.
does this surprise you?
No, it really doesn't, and I don't
Like
think
it's
it
almost
surprises
expected, right?
anyone. I don't think it surprises anyone, which is why it's
Yeah.
not even
Like
important to talk about.
how many days do you give Fauci before he
Listen,
takes a vacation?
he's
Before he
gotten
takes a vacation.
more days than I thought he would. I think it
Yeah.
was a week or two ago he started not showing up for the meetings, and I was thinking he's going on vacation. He's
Yeah,
done.
right? Yeah, like
He's done. But he's still here. I don't know.
he is still here. Huh. I mean, I don't know. This I
It's just not
I'm not
surprising. Anyone
I
who
think
makes the
yeah.
administration look bad in any way possible is going on vacation. Doesn't matter.
Man. That's really the only humor that comes out of this
Yeah.
vacation.
I mean, it's really
Yeah,
sad that
it's sad that we have to turn to humor to like deal with this stuff.
yeah. It's
But
just sad that it's just expected. No one's surprised anymore. You know what
no
I
one
mean?
gives a fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, well, he did that last week, so what does it matter now? You know?
Yeah, yeah, that's last week's news. Come on. Yeah, it's crazy that we have like this. Props to all the journalists that keep calling out bullshit when they see bullshit. Someone's
Yep.
got to do
Yeah,
it. It's just
absolutely.
the public's getting sick of it. Like it's necessary that we call them out, but
It's just
you got
so
to take.
funny that there's even more now, but people are caring less because it just happens so frequently that
Yeah,
it's almost not important anymore, you know?
yeah, like
And
it's
it's
like it.
sad. It's sad.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Do you think this is like? I don't think anything he'll do post or pre-election is going to be impeachment
No,
worthy.
but going a little off topic, I think the polls that I saw from Politico, pretty sure Biden's in the lead right now.
I saw some headlines. I have not read into it, but I
Oh, did
saw
you
some stuff that looked
see?
from.
There's a libertarian candidate that's running now.
Wait, he just like popped up.
Justin Amash. Yeah.
Is it Joe? Is it Joe Exotic with like a mustache on?
No, his name's Justin Amash, and he's running for third party. He's
Why would anyone do
representative.
that? Why would anyone run third party?
I don't know, man. Do you think? I mean, do
Like,
you
there
think
isn't a
this
chance in
country will
hell.
ever see a third party candidate ever elected? Ever?
Like seriously
I
considered?
just
Like
do
not
not
like a
see.
Bernie, not like a Bernie thing where he's independent but runs Democrat. But you mean like true like yellow
Yeah.
or like green colored?
Yep.
Um.
He's a libertarian. He's in the Libertarian Party, at least
I
according
don't
to
see it.
Wikipedia.
I don't see it happening, man. I
I
think
don't see it either. And if it does, it's a not for a long, long time.
yeah, it's gonna be a long ass time. And if it does happen, the first case of it happening is gonna be someone from either the blue or the red side, and then they're gonna say this party's gone
Yeah.
too whack, and then
Yep.
they just make their own they make their own party, and they have such a big following.
Yep.
Like Trump. If Trump just left the Republican Party and started his own Trump Party, and made a new icon, and the logo is him like taking shit on Democrats or something rather than like a donkey or an elephant.
Yep.
that is really like the most likely scenario.
Yep. Oh my. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. If it does happen, it's not gonna be anytime soon whatsoever.
Oh, to wrap up, um,
If I do declare.
this have you so we've been talking about starting like a workout routine, like a quarantine workout routine in our time of need. We sit in our chairs all day.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
How
almost
have
forgot about
you?
that.
Yeah, have you started anything? Have you
Yeah, I
put
mean,
together?
we talked off stream a few days ago that we both. Uh, Coulter mentioned that he has a new roommate and they're both going on runs, and so we're both fucking out of shape. Okay, probably me more than him, but we both just need to fucking get out. I'm sure everyone's feeling like they need to get out of the house to do something.
Yeah,
So we talked about doing something to make hold each other accountable for whatever we do. Um, so I've been,
mentioning it on the podcast is the way to do it.
yeah, right, yeah, just checking each other. Hey, did you get your
Hey,
runs in? We're gonna have to use an app to start tracking ourselves.
yeah, I'm
Prove
gonna
it,
like end
bitch.
up photoshopping
Prove it. Yeah,
like a fake. Yeah,
yeah. I have the advantage
um,
there.
yeah, you might, but
So I've been trying to get out on my bike and get some exercise going. Get out a
yeah,
tiny bit,
I've
but stay away from everyone still.
my new roommate has been on my balls about working out and going on runs and eating right and making sure I get enough calories and not too much carbohydrates and make sure I have enough fats but not too much and meeting my protein. It's a lot. Um, and I haven't worked out in maybe like I want to say half a year now. That's pretty realistic. Um, let me fucking tell you what, man. It is a struggle and a half to
Yeah,
get my ass to do like, even just the thought of doing push-ups. I'm like, fuck that.
right.
Because you like the first time is pretty instant. You're like, yeah, I used to do like 300 push-ups for a workout. Back in my days, it made a piece of cake, and then you haven't worked out in 6 months. You're 7 in, and
Yeah,
you're like, you need like a ventilator,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you're like, oh, you're wheezing about to cough up a fucking lung. Like, what the hell happened? You're just it surprised me how out of shape your body gets. It
yep,
sneaks up on you.
yep.
So it's gonna be a hot minute before I get to Chris Hemsworth status.
Yeah, you and me both, brother. We're both
Yeah,
fucking real out of shape.
yeah, yeah. So my go-to has been I'm trying to do a lot of push-ups, build up like upper chest area,
Yeah,
um, like some shoulder workouts if I can figure out how to work out shoulders with like nothing but my body weight, and then running just for some general cardio, good
yeah,
health.
yeah.
But I think you've been riding your bike, right? Is that what your
Uh-huh.
plan of
Yeah,
attack is?
yeah. Riding my bike. I'm gonna start trying to do some push-ups and stuff too. I have one of those bars that you hook up on your door, do like pull-ups and
Yeah.
chin-ups and that kind of stuff. I'm gonna try utilizing that a little too. Man, it's getting fucking hot outside too.
Fuck yeah, it
Awful
is.
fucking timing, dude, for
I
us to
know.
start doing this again. Fucking getting
Let's go to the
hot.
beach. Let's go
Yeah,
to the beach.
yeah. Let's go to the Muscle Beach.
Let's the beach work out there
Yeah.
in Venice. Oh my god.
You ever thought about doing yoga?
Um,
I've heard that shit's a
not
really good
seriously.
workout. Really good.
Is it actually a
Like it's
workout that
fucking
like
hard.
my goal for workouts is like putting on muscle
Well, probably
because
not for that. It's probably more for flexibility and breathing, and I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm talking out of my
opening
ass
up my
whenever doing
chakras
yoga.
and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
yeah,
Aligning.
but
It's aligning your chakras.
oh my bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. My goal with working out has always been like go to the gym, lift heavy because I don't have to worry about um body fat, just the way that just like my genes and my metabolism stuff like that. I'm on the lighter side. Um, so my goal is always put on as much muscle as I can. So when it comes to yoga and stuff like that, I kind of see it as a waste of time.
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
probably.
Maybe there's some like mental health aspects too,
Yeah, I don't know. Do some yoga together.
like meditation or something
Just
like
two
that.
hot, steamy men doing some yoga together.
In a sauna.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. Well,
Yeah, hey,
we can probably wrap it up there.
yeah.
Episode
Well,
2.
how long we been up now?
An hour and 40 minutes, just about. Yep.
That's pretty solid. I think
Yeah,
this is
pretty
a
solid.
good time. So, episode 2. We're gonna keep this a weekly thing. Catch
Weekly
our
thing.
uploads. Yeah, weekly
This
thing.
is this is the first episode we're live streaming on Twitch. So every
Right.
Thursday we're aiming. We don't have an exact time set. Um, but yeah, we live stream this every Thursday on Twitch at
So
Paperweight
for record,
Degrees.
yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, um, today we recorded on a Thursday around 3 p.m. Pacific time. Um,
That's
it'll be
probably
around
gonna
then.
be around then. Yeah,
Yep, it'll be around the time, and then you can catch uploads on Friday, the
yep.
day after.
Got to do all the editing.
Right.
Yep.
So
Get it
we'll
on
we'll keep
YouTube
it a
for
week.
anyone here now at Paperweight Degrees. We also are working on getting clips out on our social medias. We already have one. Trying to get more active with that, but we're on Twitter at paper. It says Paperweight Degrees. It's at Paperweight D's. I need to fix that. DEES. And on Instagram at Paperweight Degrees. So yeah, check us out.
All right. Stay tuned
Yeah.
for weekly
Episode
episodes.
3.
But I think
Episode
that's
3.
a wrap. It's a good episode.
That is a wrap.
All
All
right.
right. Yeah. Later, guys.